You didn't put me under the umbrella because I don't have no
As I was walking in pouring rain, and she just stopped me and was like,
and asked us if we needed help.
And a woman comes up to me when she says, "You look like you're in trouble. Do you need some help?"
Got turned around for the first time on the train.
Everything was Emma, and even the way it was displayed.
If you can read Japanese, this is the notes.
Japanese people are so nice.
Japanese people are literally the nicest.
The Japanese are very good people.
Go to Japan is sensational, man. I swear to you, man. Everyone's so polite.
I mean, you'll never get that in Toronto.
I feel like if something like this were to happen in America,
Which means thank you very much in Japanese.
And I barely had time to even thank her.
Like, I don't think there's any country in the world like Japan.
It's a reminder that trust and honesty can become part of the culture.
and she was like, yeah, it's cold and raining and I want you to be dry.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a little cry.
It's just 日本の文化。
お前らこんにちは。海外の反応を届けるゴリラ通信だ。今回紹介するのは日本人に助けられたっていう海外ネキニキ達の話だ。想像してみてくれ。旅先で財布を落とした。道で完全に迷子になった。普通の国なら罪だよな。ところが日本じゃ知らねえ誰かがすっと現れて何事もなかったように助けて去っていく。海外ネキたちはこの現象に感激を通り越して困惑してる。この国は異常。日本人は狂ってる。こんな国世界のどこにもない。そして今話題になってるのが横断歩道で小銭をぶちまけた海外にきの動画でな。落ちた瞬間通行人が一斉にしゃがみ込んであっという間に全部手のひらに戻ってたんだと。ワイらはまあ拾う穴で済ませちまうが、その当たり前がどこから来てるのか掘ってみるといないと奥が深え。各友愛も夜勤明けにな。改札で財布を落としたことに気づいて血の気が引いて駅員さんに泣きついたらありますよの一言で膝から崩れ落ちてよ。安心した反動で猛烈に腹が減って帰りに揚げ物さんしかっちまったわ。優しさに救われた日ほどなぜかメタボが加速するんだよな。てなわけで今回は日本人に助けられた海外ネキニキたちの反応をたっぷり紹介していくぜ。それじゃあ行ってみよう。
ゴリをたまにチャンネル登録よろしく。
I was just standing at a crosswalk. I pulled a pouch of coins out of my pocket.
まずは日本で受けた思いがけない優しさに心を打ち抜かれた海外ネキニキたちから見ていこう。トップバッターは横断歩道で小銭をぶちまけたニキだぜ。
And dropped about 50 coins all over the ground. They bounced everywhere. Before I could even process what had happened, about 10 people were crouched down, helping me pick them up. It must have taken about 8 seconds to pick up all of them because everyone handed them to me very quickly, and all I could say was "Arigato gozaimasu," which means "thank you very much" in Japanese. Everyone smiled and then started across the road. The crosswalk signal was now green. I also started across the road, now with some tears in my eyes. This small gesture of help in 8 seconds of picking up a coin for a stranger, but for me, it was so much more. This is obviously a testament to the kindness and respect the Japanese people have for their fellow humans.
What happens when you lose your wallet in Japan? We're gonna find out. Yeah, guy found my wallet. I just Googled my name and get me up. Like social media. So I'm heading to the police station to pick up my wallet that somebody turned in. Japanese police station. I'm gonna go see what happened.
前からうっすら思ってたんだけどよ。海外に来たち財布落としすぎじゃね。
My favorite interaction probably saved my entire trip because I left my wallet on the train from Tokyo to Kyoto. Like, what a great way to experience a foreign country, right? No ID, no money. I would have just been sobbing on the street. Had it not been for this amazing woman who saw my wallet, sprinted off the train after me to hand me my wallet and got right back on the train before the doors closed. Like it wasn't even her stop. She risked getting stranded in Kyoto because an idiot American left his wallet on the train. And I barely had time to even thank her.
Guys, Japanese people are just the best in the world. I wanted to enter the bus. I scanned the card and then I saw that the balance was not going to be enough to cover it. I stepped out of the bus and I stood, and if I didn't meet this bus, I would be late for my appointment. I actually have an exam. So me just standing there, the driver noticed it and came down, and he was like, no, come in. What will happen is I'm going to give you a note. If you can read Japanese, this is the note that a driver gave it to you, and then you can pay to that driver. Like, I don't think there's any country in the world like Japan.
In Japan, when people find lost wallets, phones, or even cash, they bring it to the police station. Police receives millions of items every year through a country's lost and found system. And here's an amazing part. Most of the items are successfully returned to their owners. It's a reminder that trust and honesty can become part of the culture.
So we just went to Lawson for eggs. He and my daughter went in all by herself to the connect. And like I see her, this sweet lady with handing her change, and she put it in this baggie for her. How sweet is that?
店員の優しさがしみえな。各友愛はガキの頃、母ちゃんに醤油買ってきてって頼まれたのになぜかアイス握って帰っちまった。もちろん盛大に怒られたわ。
Okay, that's me finished the day's work of tour guiding. Forgetting my wallet at the very first location. Company later contacted me, informed me them here, Daniel's left his wallet. I'm doing a tour with that location today. Yeah, I arrived. The staff, they know me. So, yeah, my wallet was there. Everything was in it. And even the way it was displayed, it was all wrapped up with a wee note on it. So yeah, thankfully, I lost my wallet in Japan because it would have been gone back home.
At one moment, I was really enjoying my meal because then I realized that I lost my credit card out. Living alone in Japan, losing that is scary because that's all you are. I went back to the shop before I went, and that could never come because they found it in a lost and found center. And the funny thing is, there's 20,000 yen in between pouch and no money secured. That's equivalent to 720 ringgit. Thanks for that. That will help you prep me.
Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here and say that Jack.
ここからは海外ネキたちが受けた日本人からのさりげない親切について見ていこう。なぜ日本人は助けるのか、そのヒントがあるかもしれねえ。
Japanese people are so nice. They are always willing to help. Even though they cannot speak English properly, they are always willing to help. Like, I can just show them a picture on my phone or a map, and they are always willing to help, show you where to go. And I really do appreciate that being here. Also, I feel kind of safe here.
Got turned around for the first time on the train. Japanese people are very kind. They helped me get back, and I only lost about 10 minutes. So I'm excited to see what this looks like. See their National Museum. It's going to be pretty cool.
Are going in the wrong direction. And here we are.
We're in the middle of Japan again.
Okay, so we're at the train station in Tokyo, and it's huge, and we were so lost trying to find where our train was leaving from, and the cutest man ever came up and asked us if we needed help, and literally showed us to our gate and walked us all the way there. I mean, you'll never get that in Toronto. People in Japan are just the nicest.
I asked this lady for directions. Is this the right stop? Bit to check, like, if it is the right stop. After a minute or so, she taps me on the arm. I turn around and she gives me this umbrella. She's like, take it. And I'm like, what? Are you sure? She's about to get in the car and leave. Well, I can't give this umbrella back to me, like, you're leaving and my boss is gonna come. I'm not gonna lie, I had a little cry.
知らない相手にもさっと傘を差し出せるさりげない優しさが一番心に染みるよな。
As I was walking, it's pouring rain, and she just stopped me and was like, excuse me, do you have an umbrella? And I was like, no, but it's okay, like, I don't mind the rain. She said that she had one, and she just like, she reached into her bag and grabbed this little extra one, and I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, it's cold and raining, and I want you to be dry. It's such a nice thing anyone's ever done. I fucking love it here. I'm really trying not to ruin my mascara.
You didn't put me under the umbrella because I don't have no umbrella. It's saving me from the rain. Japanese people are the most amazing people, man. I love Japanese people. It's so cool.
Okay, so I'm chilling out in a cafe here in Tokyo, and there was a dude desk on my phone call for a while, and
ここからは着いた国と日本の人を比較しちまったり、母国の人間に嘆く海外にキネキャチだぜ。
AirPods, coffee mat. Any other country than Japan, that's gone. But no, still here. I mean, I could still a lot. I could. But what? You could do it. You isn't a better person in Japan.
Okay, so it's day 2, the day after someone.
このネキは自分の国で車上荒らしにあったらしい。
Stole my wallet. Not only my wallet, the money I had in it, my driver's license, and my social security card that was in there, and all my credit cards, debit cards, whatever. The 2 transactions that they told me that were attempted, it listed the address. One was a little mini mart that was literally walking distance from the apartment. And I was like, hi, my credit card was recently stolen. I said, and there's a charge that was attempted from your store. My credit card, did anyone come in to use a TD bank card, and did it get declined? He's like, oh, yes, I do remember. So then I asked him, I was like, do you have cameras? And he's like, yes, I do. So he's like, yes, I do remember. It was 3 guys, 3 little boys. We have the description. 3 young boys, 3 hoodlums, juvenile delinquents, running around, checking people's car doors and stealing the content.
I went swimming after the bar last night, and someone stole everything in my purse. But don't worry, they left my Kleenexes. Her phone, gone. Her wallet, gone. ID, gone. And they're spending money on her card. They've been making purchases on her debit card. Around town. I can't even cancel my card because the company is having technical difficulties. So they just keep spending money on it. And she can't do anything about it.
Japanese people do not steal and say we are going to put that to the test. I am going to grab my passport though. I'm going to leave some change in there just to see what happens. Already it's 2 to 3 hours later. I'm just leaving the movie. Co is here. Nobody else is here. Let's see if my money is here. All my money is here. And my suitcase is here with my bag. Let's make sure everything is in here. Beautiful Ferragamo tie that I preferred. And this is proof to you that theft in Japan is not really a thing.
日本で変な実験はやめておけって言いたいところだが、コートのポッテの小銭まですられちまうってのが海外でのリアルなんだろうな。ちょっとだけ感覚のギャップを感じるぜ。
So the hotel that I booked in Osaka overbooked. Changing hotels to one of their sister hotels in the area. We're very sorry for it. But I just want to talk about the difference in how they handled this. America would do. A hotel manager got in a taxi with me, gave me free breakfast. My room is on the top floor of this hotel. That's definitely an upgrade from what I was. I feel like if something like this were to happen in America, they would just basically tell you that, tough luck. And here is my view, which is so freaking nice. Oh my god.
So I'm at Bunnings and we're walking in.
こっちのネキは自国の店員の接客態度に文句があるらしい。
Oh, excuse me, and she did not even make eye contact. Say you're my husband, she did not even make eye contact. She's walking forward, she goes, I'm on break. Like this. I feel like these kids these days are just no care, no respect, nothing.
And the award for most god-awful fucking customer service of all time goes to T-Mobile. Tell me why I went in to get a new phone because my phone was dying in an hour every fucking day. And I asked the employee 6-7 times, will everything from this device transfer to the new device? Otherwise, I don't want to do it. And they said, yes, it takes an hour and 45 minutes of me walking around the mall for all of my stuff to transfer, which I guess we would say is, nonetheless, don't complain, don't be not an asshole about anything, blah, blah, blah. So I get there at 6, now we're at 7:45, I realize that, hey, none of my stuff transferred, my TikTok, now we're at 8:45, they close at 9. Say, you know what, let's just make this easy for everyone, whatever it is that I would have had to pay had I not traded in my phone, just add that to my bill, I'll keep the phone, and we'll call it a fucking day. And then they say, well, that's not possible. We did a trade-in, so this is our phone now. If you leave with this phone, that's stealing. Well, that's crazy because all of my shit didn't transfer.
So this is my best friend. I just wanted to show him off because he's really cool, really awesome. He makes my life better, and
皮肉たっぷりで草。店員の対応も電車でのマナーもやっぱ日本と海外では感覚に違いがあるようだな。じゃあなんで日本人は見ず知らずの他人をこうも自然に助けてしまうのか。海外ネキたちはよく日本人は優しいからって言うが、ワイはちょっと違う気がしてる。日本人はな、助けたいから助けてるんじゃねえ。見過ごすのが気持ち悪いから動いてるんだ。目の前で小銭がぶちまけられてる。道で誰かが泣きそうな顔で地図を見てる。それを素通りするとなんか自分の中がざわっとする。その居心地の悪さから逃げるように体が勝手に動いちまうんだよな。つまり日本ではどこまでが他人事かって線引きがそもそも違うような気がすんだ。日本人はその線がやたら手前にあって他人の困りごとまで自分の落ち着かなさとして抱えちまう。だから助ける。それもいいことしてるなんて意識もねえまま。海外ネキが感動しちまうのはそのあまりに自然な動きに裏を感じねえからなんだろうな。見返りも承認欲求も何も求めねえ。ただ純粋な行動だけがそこにある。 ちなみにワイも無意識でやっちまうことなら得意でな。気づいたらコンビニのカゴに余計な唐揚げ棒が入ってるんだよ。反射で優しくなれるかは知らねえが、反射で太れる自信だけはあるわ。
ゴリをたまにチャンネル登録よろしく。
And something I noticed is that there is no major homeless problem.
さてこっからはそんな日本人の根っからの気質に触れるニキやネキたちを見ていこう。
There is no major drug problem or mental health crisis like we see in the United States. And the reason for that is because they take care of the lower rungs of society. And that's something we can learn as Americans because most of our problems come from socioeconomic problems. Japan has solved that.
When I first got here, didn't realize that you have to have cash on you at all times because some places just don't take anything but cash. I was stuck in the middle of Shinjuku train station, which is a massive station. It was on a holiday weekend, and a woman comes up to me and she says, "You look like you're in trouble. Do you need some help?" You know, I explained my situation thinking, what could she possibly do for me, right? I need money. She's a stranger. I'm not going to get money from a stranger. And she says to me, "I'll buy your ticket." I couldn't believe it. I gave her my address. I said, "Of course, I'll pay you back. I have the money. I just can't get it right now." And she's like, "I know. Of course you'll pay me back." Totally trusted. She bought my ticket. I made it to my place. And I sent her a letter of thank you along with the money that I owed her and was just astonished at how easily she helped me without any sort of worry about whether I pay her back or not.
Japanese people are literally the nicest people on the entire planet that I've ever met. But everybody here is so kind to me, so respectful. I mean, it's just built and ingrained in the culture. And I come from the U.S. where polite and respect is supposed to be ingrained in the culture. But it's not to this degree. I guess they have to because they're out on these islands here in Japan, this country out in the middle of the ocean, and they're all bonded together. At least that's what I get.
So a lot of you kiddos say to me, Sensei, how are Japanese people so nice? If the rest of the world was that nice, it would be crazy. How are Japanese people so nice? And the answer is, they're not. It's just Nihon no bunka and Reigi Kankaku.
I think it's interesting how in Japan, where the tipping culture is not there, really set on providing such a good experience for everybody, regardless of the tip, just with no expectation. That was a 2-hour boat ride with the best service, and they expected nothing. America should learn something.
The Japanese are very good people. They're very hospitable. They're very polite. I remember when we'd stop in the car, when we'd stop at a red light, people would close their lights so that if you look in your rear view window, you wouldn't get the flash of the light behind you. People were walking around way before COVID with masks on. And I went, why? They don't want to get sick? No, they have a cold. They don't want you to get sick.
देखने वाली बात यहाँ पे होती है कि जो यहाँ के स्टाफ हैं उनका डिसिप्लिन इतने पोलाइट तरीके से आपको डील करते हैं। अभी एक बात हुई थी, अभी मैं जो हुआ था मैं आपको बताता हूँ। ये था गिलास की कॉफ़ी का जो मैं ऑर्डर किया था। चुप करके किचन में गया, कहता कि ऑर्डर चेंज कर दो, ये लोग बड़ा गिलास मांग रहे हैं तो इन्हें बड़ा गिलास मैं भी आपको लेकर आता हूँ। एक दफ़ा उसने मुझे नहीं कहा कि नहीं आप गलत है। मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा, मैंने कहा नहीं देते, आपने जो छोटा गिलास बना दिया कोई मसला नहीं, ये आप ले आए, मैं इसी को ही पी लेता हूँ।
日本人から親切を受けて海外にキャッチが変わっていく。そんな風にどんどん世界が良くなっていったらいいよな。最後は日本人との予想外の心の交流に心が温まっていくネキたちを見ていこう。
Oma penjual di dekat sini yang ngeliat aku kotor dan dia bilang dia mau bersihin. Padahal aku udah bilang jangan, gak usah, gak apa-apa, aku udah biasa kena kotor dan nanti bisa ganti sendiri di rumah. Tapi katanya gak apa-apa, dia mau bersihin. Oma ini baik banget gak cuma sama aku tapi ke pengunjung lain juga. Padahal aku gak beli di dekat sama Oma ini. Buat yang mau kena rapat, please banget buat beli di dekat sama Oma ini. Memang posisinya agak di dalam tengah tamannya, makanya agak sepi karena udah banyak orang yang beli di bagian depan.
These are some of the kind things strangers in Japan have done for me. Starting off the list strong, it was my very first time visiting Osaka, and I was taking a stroll around the Osaka Castle when this kind elderly Japanese man stopped me and my friend. He wanted to make us an origami to welcome us to Japan. And as you can see by the people passing by, we weren't the only ones pleasantly surprised by this sweet moment. Lastly is my interaction with the cat lady. She runs a cat museum by herself in Nara in her own home. She decided to ask me what my favorite color was. I told her it was black, and then she quickly rushed off to go grab something. And when she returned, she handed me this cute black cat keychain. She didn't have to do that, and I still have the keychain to this day.
Origami. Thank you.
I live in Houston, so I like the ashtrays. You're talented. I love it. Thank you for being her. I get to keep it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I've got my Japanese colors on because I have learned so much, and I hope you have too, from the Japanese fans that are here. I mean, it's a whole range of learning. One, for them cleaning up at the stadium before they left, picking up all the trash and taking it with them. Such a great example of respect.
एक जापानीज मिला था मुझे पाकिस्तान पर बिलिंग पर, जिसने मेरे साथ फोटो खिंचवाई थी, तो आज वो कल 1 महीने बाद वापस आया और आकर उसने वो फोटो प्रिंट किया और मुझे गिफ्ट देने का. This thought for you, my gift for you, and in the future, this photo remember again our friendship. Thank you. Thank you.
I was on a date with a Japanese guy. That's what he did that literally almost brought me to tears. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but it was really cute. In Japan, they hand you these wipes with every meal, dessert, snack, to-go order. They hand you a pack of wipes. We're at a cafe for our date. I opened it and I tore it. I accidentally tore it, so the whole towel tore in half. And he saw that I was like struggling with it because it was ripped. He said, "Wait 1 minute." Went all the way downstairs. I heard him go all the way down the stairs, open the door of the cafe, and he ran back up. He opened a new one for me, and he opened it so that I couldn't rip it again, like handed it to me. It was so cute!
なんで一体外に出たんだろうな。
Nawalan ka ng wallet dito sa Japan, malapit na ang flight mo para sa bakasyon. Wallet pala ng isang trainee na pulot pala ng isang Japanese at tino-turn over ka agad sa police station. May lamang residence card, may number card, pera at mga importanteng bagay. Guys, nandito na, nakuha na namin yung wallet. Kasama yung mga documents niya. Nandito, yes!
Oh, go Japan is sensational, man. I swear to you, man, everyone's so polite. I bought these sunglasses, yeah, in the shop. I said, I want to get these sunglasses. And we go, okay, arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, like, cool. Everyone's so nice. I bought the sunglasses. I swear on my life. The woman put them back in the bag. She held the bag with 2 hands, right? And we was on the 3rd floor of this one shop. She held the bag, but she goes, okay, follow me. So I followed her outside the whole shop, yeah? And then walked outside, and she goes, thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Everyone bowing. Gave me the sunglasses, and she said, thank you, and walked me out the shop. I said, bruv, I wanted to buy more stuff, bruv. What?
追い出されててさ。
ஒரு கஸ்டமர் வந்து கடையை விட்டு வெளில போகிறாங்க. கடையை விட்டு வெளில போகும்போது எப்படி இங்கே வழி அனுப்புகிறாங்க அப்படின்னு பாருங்கள். ஒரு ஆள் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அங்கே நின்ட்டாருங்களா, அவர் வந்து ரோட்டில் லெஃப்ட் ரைட் எல்லாம் பார்க்குறாரு. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இந்த இடத்துல பெடஸ்ட்ரியன் கிராசிங் இருக்குது இல்லைங்களா, அது பக்கம் யாருனா வந்தாங்கன்னா இவங்க கடைக்கு தானே கெட்ட பேர், அதனால் ஆக்சிடெண்ட் ஆகாமல் பார்த்துக்கணும் அப்படின்றது இவங்களுடைய அந்த ஒரு எண்ணம். இது எல்லா கடைகள்லையும் பண்ணுறது தான். பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த கஸ்டமர் அது போகிறாரு இல்லைங்களா, அவர் போய் திரும்புகிற வரைக்கும் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ ரைட் ஹேண்ட் சைட் திரும்புகிறாரு. அது வரைக்கும் ஏன்னா கஸ்டமர் வந்து நாளைக்கு ஏன்னா திடீர்னு ஒன்றுனா திரும்பி வருவார் இல்லைங்களா, ஸோ அதுக்காக இந்த நாட்டினுடைய கலாச்சாரம்.
以上日本人に助けられた海外ネキニキたちの反応を見てきたぜ。小銭を拾う、道を教える、傘を差し出す。わいら日本人からすりゃなんてことねえ、当たり前の行動だ。でも海外ネキたちの目にはその一人一人が名もなきヒーローに映ってるんだよな。ただ困った人に手を貸すだけのどこにでもいる普通の日本人。それが世界の誰かにとっちゃ一生忘れられねえ救世主になってる。わいらが普通だと思ってる景色は外から見らりそう今日そのものなのかもしれねえな。ちなお前らは知らない誰かに助けられて胸がじんときたエピソードはあるか。わいか。わいの一番身近なヒーローはいつも母ちゃんでな。錬金明けで疲れて買い出しに行く気力も果ててる時、頼んでもねえのに段ボールいっぱいの食材が送られてくるんだ。まあ中に痩せろって付箋も貼ってあるんだがな。最後まで見てくれてありがとな。コメントチャンネル登録よろしく。